Hi everybody, welcome to First Chapter Friday. My name is Dawn and today I am going to be reading from Pretty by Sayre. And this is about a girl who is navigating high school and navigating life with her mum at home who has a problem with alcohol and kind of dealing with her dad not living there anymore. So she talks about quite a lot of issues. So this is the first chapter. The water's on. That means she's in the bathroom. At night, this is the game we play. I win when I hear her turn the water off. Then take 5 steps to her door. Then the 3 to her bed. She wins if she doesn't. Off, then 5, then 3. Off, then 5, then 3. But she's still in there. She's knocked some lotion bottles off the back of the toilet and cursed. I yell into her, "Janet, do you need help?" "No, go to bed," she yells back and keeps talking to herself. Probably about me, but I don't care. I'm just waiting for the steps. Off, then 5, then 3. I used to think this was crazy, having to wait like this for your mother to go to bed. But Janet isn't like other mothers. So this is the game we play. Every night, waiting to see who gets to breathe first. I'm not trying to say I don't breathe during the day. I would die, but breathing at the end of the night when Janet has turned off the water and then taken the 5 steps and then the 3, and I've heard the squish sound of her mattress is something very different. If I win, everything stops. I can stop my mind from racing through all the day's stuff that's happened with school and friends and her stuff and everything else that scrolls down in a long list in my head every day, but only if I win. Only after the water's off, then 5, then 3. I keep repeating it over and over, hoping that almost by magic it will get her to do it. And then she turns the water off and the light. Janet closes the door and takes the 5 steps to her door. She waits a second, then turns the knob and 1, 2, 3, mattress drop. She's gone. She's out. I've won. And I breathe. The list of my day floats by again. First, the morning getting ready alone and sneaking out without waking her, but still checking that she's in bed and that the bed is dry. Then school and the walk with ducks and everything he has to say. It's always a lot. And school and tests and classes and homework and Allegra and boys, which seem like a lot of trouble over not a lot of anything else. The walk home with the slow steps I don't even count until I open the door and find out what's waiting for me behind it. Nothing will matter much until that. The minute I walk into the door, everything revolves around Janet, whether she realises it or not. Even if I'm doing homework, or watching TV or texting with Allegra or Ellen or whoever, I'm never not watching her. I'm counting. Counting how many drinks she's had. Counting how many times she yells at the TV or trips on the door ledge. Counting all the time until her steps to bed and my one long breath. Counting to 5, then to 3. For the longest time, I didn't even know she drank. I thought that she was just like everyone else's mum. Everyone else's mum needed help up the stairs sometimes or slipped in the bathroom floor because she couldn't make it to bed. I was sure everyone's mum turned up the music at 3 in the morning and danced and wanted you to dance too, so pulled you out of bed even though there was school in the morning. Everyone else's mum could be great like that. And everyone else's mum could get sad about something and cry and pull you close to her, asking why your husband left 5 years ago, then push you away, cursing at him and ask him how she ever supposed to meet someone now that she's 45. And thank God you don't know what any of this means since you're only 13. But that's not everyone else's mum. That's just mine. My list is short today. My book report is half finished and Janet's offered to read through it tomorrow or the next day. She'll feel useful if I write it well. She'll be proud and braggy about it. She'll grab the phone and threaten to call my teacher right now and tell her that her daughter, a genius daughter, deserves an A and probably a book contract. And if she's too stupid to see that, my mother has a Peabody Award she can kiss. I fight her for the phone during this time. And once I'm able to hang it up, we laugh for a while about it. It'll be early. She'll only have had a few. Once that stops, the night can go anywhere. Janet can go in any direction. She's like a bouncing ball sometimes. And if you miss it once, it bounces under a car or onto the roof and everything is lost. Or because you missed it just the once. This is why I have to watch her. This is why I have to count. It's over for today, all of it. I close my eyes and I'm out. In the morning, I always check on her first. It's the start of my day. I tiptoe the 13 steps to her room, squeeze my way in through the sliver opening of her door and look at her. I look closer to see if she's still breathing, but I can usually hear her. Then I have to check if the bed is wet. Today it's not. That's excellent. Now I can shower. A morning like this is the best part of my day, sometimes my week. It's before I have to hold my breath with Janet and I can just take care of me, put myself together and get a look. My favourite mornings are when clothes are the biggest worry, or at least for the moment. I need to get my hair fixed. I should tell Janet if she doesn't notice it first. She gets really mad if I let my hair go too long and then complains how everyone will see what a bad mother she is. And she doesn't understand why I would want to do that to her. She can't have that. Janet's always worried about everyone else is doing and thinking about herself, except me. I start thinking about my look. This September is still too hot, so I can't wear a lot of layers yet, which is a shame because I love having to switch looks through half a day. You can do that with a cardigan or a jacket, but in the heat, the look has to be sacrificed. I get in and out of the shower, lotion up quickly too. If my elbows even get a little bit ashy, Janet is on me again, and now I'm embarrassing her. In my room, I open the closet and start putting together my look. If anything, I know how to dress. It's probably the thing I'm best at. Janet used to tell me you can't teach taste, and I guess she can't, but I always feel like she's taught me. Even when I was a little kid, Janet would sit me on her lap and flip through the rags. That's what she called the fashion magazines. I think I loved being close to her and hearing the excitement in her voice when she talked about Givenchy or the new collection by Alexander McQueen. My dad was living with us then, and he would laugh at how still and serious I got when Janet dropped the rags on the floor and called me over, almost like I was heading off to school. She's the only girl in kindergarten that knows about Dolce & Gabbana, my father would say. We were happy then together, but that time was a long time ago. Today, I'm wearing a blue V-neck, almost Arctic from Old Navy. It's not fancy, but it does the trick with this flowy navy skirt with the smallest dots on the blue and the flowers, which pop when put with this top. The skirt is fancy. My dad sent it from Milan with a note saying that lots of things that meant you make sure you call me and then thank me. I won't be disappointed in you if you're welcome to the skirt, for the skirt. I put it with the plain white sneakers and a very low sock, a long chain with a peacock feather on the end that I got from Ducks, and white lace Madonna gloves. I know it might seem a lot for a Tuesday in 8th grade, but I like it and I need it. I always need a little something extra. It makes me feel like me, at least for a while. I go down to the kitchen, skipping the cranky step just in case, and pour myself some orange juice and start looking for a bagel. I hate when Janet buys onion bagels because she never eats them, but then leaves them at the bottom of the bag, so they stink up everything else. Blueberries and onions don't mix anywhere. It's like how I think of Janet in general. It should be a sweet thing, living alone with my mum Janet, the beautiful fashion writer, but there's something off. There's the onion bagel in the bag, and it stinks up everything else. Lucky for me, today there's a sesame right on top of the strawberry jelly in the fridge, so I guess it's not all that bad. I grab my phone as I put the plate in the sink and see the 3 texts from Allegra already. 2 highs, and one picture of her outfit. It's funny because she thinks she's killing it, wearing the best outfit ever. And she needs to show me because I will absolutely die. I really hate having to be this mean about my friend, but she never has an outfit that is the best ever. She wears expensive things all the time, and I guess that's cool. But that's also her big mistake. You can shop your money away on a few expensive things, but that's just one side of fashion. There's nothing extra. There's nothing new. You will be the picture that is set out on the designer of the store. But when you go all over and you buy cheap stuff and fun stuff and crazy stuff and pricey stuff, you get all the extra. You get all of you. You need things that mean something to you, things that tell your story. Janet wrote that once. It was a big article for her. It's her philosophy of fashion. I guess it's mine too now. I never tell Allegra what I think of her outfit. I just send her emojis that I guess she reads as happy. It makes me feel better than lying. Stupid doodles can mean whatever you want. I slip my phone in my pocket and with my books and my folder in my hands and my pencil behind my ear, which will look old school to highlight the gloves, I head outside the door to meet Doug's. He'll notice the gloves on my necklace. I know, he always does. Sometimes I do the extra just for him. I close the door quietly. When I open it again, who knows what I will find. And that is the first chapter of Pretty. Okay, hope you enjoyed listening to it, and it was available in the library if you want to check it out. Okay, bye guys, have a good day. Bye.